If you've been hearing about AI agents, chances are you've heard about this platform called N8N. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through what N8N is, how you can use it to build AI agents, and if you stay till the very end, I'll share with you how you can download a completely free guide with over 40 pages that I compiled of how to get started using N8N, even if you're a complete beginner that doesn't know how to code. Now, the cool thing about these tools is that they're no code and low code, meaning that you don't have to be technical or a tech expert to use them. If you're new here and this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, my name is Isabella Bedoya. I've been in the AI space for the last few years, and I've been implementing AI agents, specifically around AI voice agents, for the past few years. And in the process, I've generated 7 figures, been featured in Forbes, grown an audience of 46,000 followers on LinkedIn. So what I'm going to share with you today is really what I've been living and breathing for these past few years. And if you do have any questions or anything at all, please comment below. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're watching this on LinkedIn or on YouTube. And comment below any questions that you have, because that will help me make the next video for you, right? I always do everything based off of feedback. Let's go ahead and let's get started. Now, this thing that you're seeing here, this is a visual workspace, essentially, of where we're going to build our first workflow. And N8N first got its popularity for being an automation tool, and it was actually more cost-effective than using something like Zapier or Make.com. In the last few months, it's literally taken over the internet. Everywhere you turn, N8N agents, N8N templates, N8N this, N8N that. And it's crazy, right? In this video, I plan to demystify what this platform actually means, what it can do, and how you can get started. So the first thing is, right here we have add the first step. So if you think about a workflow, any kind of workflow, it always has a trigger, and that trigger is going to initiate the next set of tasks or actions that the workflow will do. And in this scenario, we can trigger pretty much through any of these things, right? We can trigger manually, we can trigger it on a schedule. Maybe every Tuesday at 8 a.m. we want this automation to run. As an example, if you're using a CRM, when you have a lead come in, you could use a webhook. The webhook could then pretty much grab the information from your CRM, bring it over to N8N, and then you can trigger the next set of actions. So let's say you have an AI voice agent, you could trigger the action to start from that. If you have forms, when you have form submissions, you can trigger the automations on chat message and so on and so forth, right? So let's just put on chat message for now. And that pretty much means that when I type something here, it's going to trigger the action. And here you can see that it turned green, node executed successfully, chat input hi, because I wrote hi, and there you have it. So if I would have sent a message, it would have triggered whatever the next action is supposed to happen here. Now let's say that we want to put an AI agent in place. This is what the agent looks like. You have the chat model, the memory, the tool. The chat model is essentially picking large language model that you want to use, whether it's OpenAI or Grok or anything else that you want to use, right? So you have all the different models to pick from. Anthropic, which is Claude, Google Gemini, DeepSeek, whatever you want to use. Most of the times, the most popular one is OpenAI, but again, it really just depends on what you're using. And if you are implementing this for the first time, you're also going to have to put your API keys as well. And the next thing is the memory, and what the memory allows you to do is it allows your AI agent to be able to remember and reference what is actually happening. And you can go with a simple memory, or you can actually get any of these other platforms here as well. And then you have tools. And tools is essentially the actions that you want to enable it to be able to do, right? So you can have, for example, here we have the MCP, right? We have all of these tools that you can connect it with, right? So let's say we want to connect something to like a Google Calendar, right? And then that will allow you to do that there. So what this is doing is it's pretty much saying, I don't have a prompt or I don't have anything. This is not set up. This is just to kind of give you a really quick, brief overview. So here, of course, you would have to set up your actual Google Calendar integration, and then, you would actually have to figure out what it is that you want to do and what to happen. So anyways, this is just like a really quick high-level overview, but depending on these actions, the prompt, what I wanted to actually accomplish, then I can click other things that I wanted to do, and even include a human in the loop, which the human in the loop, if I use Slack, I could have it send me a message before to approve it or, whatever, before the automation is fully complete. So anyways, this just kind of gives you a really quick brief overview of what N8N is, how you can get started with it, how you can build agents with it, and stuff like that. Now, of course, it really depends on where you're trying to build and what you're trying to accomplish. And the best way to think about that, you just start by identifying some of the repetitive tasks that you're constantly doing. Then this is one way that you're actually going to be able to figure out where can you start implementing agents, automations, AI enhanced workflows, and so on and so forth. Now, if you'd like to learn a little bit more about this, I'm having a 3-day bootcamp where I'm going to actually walk you through and build agents from scratch over 3 days, 1 hour a day. Essentially, I'm going to give you a deeper dive into N8N, into Relevance AI, Mind Studio, and Lindy. And in addition to that, we're going to build agents live together so you can get hands-on experience building your own agents. And lastly, I will share with you how we've thought about pricing and positioning in the past so that can get your gears turning around how you can actually turn this into a potential business opportunity for yourself. So if you'd like to learn more, go ahead and sign up. And if you'd like to get access to my 40-page slide deck where I literally break down N8N in a complete beginner's guide, then go ahead and comment below N8N guide and I will make sure to shoot it over to you ASAP. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the bootcamp, and don't forget, comment below N8N guide, and that way you'll get access to this slide deck. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.